Hello, welcome to the chat. How are we doing? Big ups to everyone who's tuning in this late. Shall we have a look at our comments? I'll have a read of them all. I did put a couple on screen, but I'll have a look at them anyway. Big up. Hope it went well. FC Twente fans in the stadium tonight. Don't ask me why. I have no idea. Oh, they have Man United tomorrow. Yo! UTT. What happened in the game? Me only see the Watford goal. Walker again with the mistake. We're going to get into it all, and we're going to talk about Walker. We're going to talk about it all. So, blinking out. Wrong graphic. There we go. That's better. These are my play ratings. 2-1, full-time. Decent result is exactly the result we wanted. We wanted to get through. We've gotten through. Couldn't really ask for anything more. So, yeah, that's where we are really at with that. Big up FC Twente fans are mad. Yeah, I imagine. Interesting to say that they're at the ground. Imagine they were just chilling with City fans. You know, why not? We're on the same side, I suppose. So what have we got here? Yeah, the goal was it's a Kyle Walker error, but I'm gonna quickly. Walker 6 is high. I am gonna get into that. Starting off with Ortega, give him a 6. I mean, the goal is a really good goal. The strike is just bang on. It's a really good strike. I don't think many keepers are saving it. I think it's just a lovely little goal and score. I think it really was. Walker at fault, very clumsy, I know. Hold on a sec. How did Walker start this game? But he started against Arsenal. Yeah, I know. Walker starting these last 2 games. I mean, fair play to him for starting the last 2, playing the 490 as well. Oh wait, no, he didn't play the 490 against. He did play 490 against Arsenal. He played most of it though. Good thing is no Walker against Newcastle. Please, I want Rico, man. Big up to everyone that's tuning in. We got a load of people in. It would really mean a lot if you guys could hit the likes. That'd be huge. Every like really does help. But yeah. So yeah, Ortega, nothing you can do on that. Now then, on to Captain Kyle Walker. Give him a 6. I thought for the majority of the game, I thought he was fine, to say the least. Watford showed little to no threat. Good luck on the stream and just travelling back. All right, travel safely, MSFR. Hope you had a great time. For the majority of the game, I thought it was fine. I thought it was 6.5, like John Stones and Braithwaite, to be honest. I thought he was absolutely fine. But then just a switch off, it feels like. He just wasn't switch off. Wasn't in the zone, I guess, on that attack, and we concede for it, and we have to live on those last moments a bit on edge, I suppose. We have to be living on the edge, and so it was a bit more nerve-wracking, to be honest, wasn't it? But as for the performance on the whole, it wasn't too bad from Walker. But look, the bottom line is he has made some sort of fault for the last 3 goals we conceded. Didn't seem to be in position on the free kick. I know that free kick against Arsenal. I know the ref was a bit dodgy there, but still, it's on him. Martinelli's his man. Okay. The second goal, he loses Gabriel, and this goal, he gives the ball away. Fails to get rid of it. How was Mateus Nunes today? He was good, but I'll talk about him a bit more. I would give Vardy a 2.5. What? He did nothing wrong. He actually did nothing wrong. On to Braithwaite and Stones. Thought these guys were solid. I'm not going to give Braithwaite any slack. It's a debut for him. He's 16 years old. He's younger than me. He's a very young player, and so look, to just be starting on whole and playing the amount of minutes he did is so good. And came off, it seems, near the end, picked up some sort of knock, it looked like. I really hope he's okay. I'd hate for him to have probably the proudest day of his life in terms of his career, starting a football match for Man City and then getting injured. It would just suck, wouldn't it? Just picture that in your head. Hopefully it's not serious. But yeah, those two were fine. I couldn't really find a fault for them. Rico, I'd give a 7. This guy's just brilliant, isn't he? He's so good, and I have no doubts that he has a. First of all, who's Braithwaite? He's an academy player for us, 16 years of age. On to Rico, though. He was just really good as well, Rico Lewis. I can't fault him for anything either. He was just so solid. The passing was good. On another day, he gets a goal. But, oh well. He won't be complaining. And I couldn't fault him. I gave him a 7. It was a good performance. No, you're thinking of Branthwaite. Branthwaite plays for Everton. Braithwaite is Man City's academy player. But I would just like to say Branthwaite is probably not the only Branthwaite in the world. Or in England. Nico Riley, 6.5. I thought he was decent today. I thought he was fine. Very nearly scored a goal before he came off. It was very, very unlucky for him. He was solid this game. Couldn't really fault him for much, if anything, I just feel like he didn't shine as brightly as others, so I give him a 6.5, but nothing to be sneered at. Nunez, want to congratulate him to the game. First goal in blue is a big one for him. I'm just really happy to see that he got that goal. It's a really big moment for him. I imagine it may be something that was on his head. He could have probably had 2 or 3, though, in this match. That's probably holding him back a little bit from a 7.5. If he buries the extra chance or 2, he possibly gets man of the match. But Nunez was good today. There's no doubt about that. I couldn't really fault him for much. There wasn't much to his game that I didn't like, And yeah, I was really happy with Nunez today. I think he needed this performance. It was just nice, just solid. I only know 8 of the players of the 11 players that started. So the players you don't know are Braithwaite, O'Reilly, and McAtee, maybe. But moving on to blinking out, I put the wrong image in. It's not. There's a Jack Grealish image there. I initially put McAtee as my man of the match. Okay, it was very close between Grealish and McAtee. But I decided to go Grealish. And we'll get on to McAtee, though. McAtee, I was really happy with his performance. I know. Because initially it was McAtee, but then I put a Grealish image behind it so I could delete that image. But I forgot to delete the image. McAtee, again, though, he was really good today. He was just really stunning. Whenever he lost the ball, he was fighting to win it back. I remember he lost the ball relatively high up the pitch, and Watford went on an attack. He goes all the way back down to our defence, tackles the player, the ball goes out of play, and then he puts his hand up to apologise for losing the ball in the first place. It shows so much maturity, it seems, from McAtee, and he really seems to slip into the team really well. I really want to see more of McAtee because I was really impressed today. He's got the maturity. He's played Watford before. He's been in the Championship before now, so he knows this team to a certain extent. He's probably encountered a couple of the players before now. So McAtee, hold your head up high. I think you're really good, and on another day you get a goal again. So unlucky. Grealish, though, my man of the match. I give him a 7. I thought this guy was just really, really good, Jack. I'm really happy with this performance. I want to see him starting more games too. I really want more like this from Grealish. The assist he gets is good. And on another day, he could have easily had another. I remember Phil Foden almost slipped him in, but he gets fouled. Again, it was on another day, this could have been so much more. I know I keep saying that, but yeah, Grealish was so solid. Dribbling was great. And I really couldn't fault him today, Grealish. He was just really good. Doku, give him a 7. Look, I think this guy could have been man of the match if he hadn't been subbed off. I thought he was really good, to be honest. The top four was City, United, Liverpool, Chelsea. What Prem season was it? I want to say 20 to 21. By the way, do you think we'll be fine without Rodri? I don't know. To be honest, it's weird. I wanted us to sign the year Elijah Lawson said. I'm pretty sure that's the year. I thought we were fine. We weren't going full out strength. So, I think we were fine today about Rodri, but this is Watford. How will we do at the Emirates against Arsenal? For example. So there are things at hand with the Rodri injury. I don't know how we're going to do. We need to adapt. I don't think we can keep playing the exact same way because Rodri enables us. And whenever we try to play the same way against a big team, we saw it last season. We really struggle, and it can really hurt us. Against Arsenal last season at the Emirates when we had no Rodri, it was just an awful time. How was Foden back at false nine for the first time since when? I will get into that, but just to wrap up on Doku, he was really good. Doku for the time he played, only played one half. Don't know why he got subbed off, but again, he was solid for the time he was on. Got himself a goal, which can't complain with. And Phil Foden, to answer your question on how he was for this game, he was fine. He was trying to make things happen. Sometimes it paid off, sometimes it didn't. Unlucky to not get a goal. Much like a lot of players on the pitch today. But I thought it was 6.5. I thought it was fine. Not playing in his favourable position, which is a point to mention. He's playing false nine, and it was clearly dropping in a lot. It was clearly the plan. So, Phil, you can't really fault him for doing his best in a position that he's not used to. But again, he came close today for a couple of moments, and yeah, he was just solid. He was fine. First start of the season, I believe, for Phil. So hopefully it's the first of many. I'm just gonna have a swig of my drink. But yeah. Newcastle away, I know, difficult. Do you think there's a possibility we can get Rodri back before the end of the season? Probably not. I'd be so surprised. Pep Guardiola's exact quote on it was, Rodri will be out for a little while. Those were his exact words. Elijah Lawson, I have to go. All right, mate. Big up for tuning in. Really appreciate that. So late at night as well. Have a great night and have a great day tomorrow. Chelsea lost 2 out of their last 20 Premier League games. 2 losses against City and Arsenal. Not bad. Hopefully you can keep up that record and take some points off there for us. But yeah, Chelsea been doing well under Enzo Maresca, to say the least. Only defeat you've gotten was against us. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think you've drawn once in the Prem and then won everything else. So you can correct me if I've missed gaps there. Onto the bench, Savinho. Look, if there was a definition of on another day he could have scored, it's definitely this guy. He hit the post and he had a shot cleared off the line. So unlucky to not get his first goal in blue. But other than that, I thought it was really good. Created a chance for Grealish that was barely not scored. It was a really good save. And so, look, on another, he's got 3 goal contributions off the bench. So he was really good today, Savinho. And much like Doku, if they'd played the full match, they could have very well been man of the match. Wright thought he was fine when he came on. Had a couple of decent moments winning the ball high up the pitch, which what you like to see. So young. Newcastle away, and then who? Oh, you're testing me now. It's United. It might be United. My memory, but I swear we have United relatively soon. No, no, it's not United. We haven't got United for a while. Yeah, forget that. And we United's in December. Forget everything I just said about United. Newcastle, then Slovan Bratislava in the Champions League, and then in the Prem it's Fulham, Wolves, and then back in the UCL against Sparta Prague. So there you go. Josko Vardiel thought he was a 6. Came on basically at the end and just was okay. He was fine, absolutely fine, Josko. So yeah, that concludes my player ratings. No excuses to not get 9 points. I think the ones look, we need to pick up all the 9 points. That's what I'll say. We need to get the 9 points. And, we can have all the sympathy we want for Rodri, and we can give our condolences for Rodri picking up such a bad injury. But if we are defined by one player, then, what's the thing? Marvel movie quote, yeah? If you've watched the first Spider-Man movie in the MCU, Peter says to Tony Stark, "I'm nothing without this suit." And then Tony Stark says to Peter, "If you're nothing without the suit, then you shouldn't have it." We need to show that we're more than just a team that relies on Rodri in our midfield. Now then, to be fair, we've done well without Rodri in our midfield this season. We've beaten Chelsea at Stamford Bridge without Rodri. Now, I'm not going to sit here and act like Chelsea are title contenders. They should be, with the amount of money they spend, but they aren't. That's more Liverpool, Arsenal. But I think Chelsea are easily top 4 contenders at the bare minimum. At the bare minimum, you're Europe contenders, So, yeah, we're not awful without Rodri. Chelsea are title contenders, in my opinion. For me, it remains to be seen. I want to see more of Chelsea. I think it's such an interesting situation. Whatever happens, they need to stick with Enzo. They can't just sack another coach again, because they'll look like clowns if they just go sacking a coach. But Enzo's done quite well so far, so I don't see them doing that anytime soon. But I'm really interested in Chelsea. I'm so interested in so many clubs this season. Their situation's such a almost fascinating. But either way, thank you for tuning in. It's a huge season incoming, and I'm really excited for it. So big ups for everyone who tuned in. Only a short one, 20 minutes, but still, thank you for tuning in. Now then, Connect Gaming is back tomorrow. You're getting a video, you're getting a short, and you're getting a live stream on this channel. So no complaints on content tomorrow, I think it's fair to say. I appreciate all your support as per, and I will see you all in the next one.